Every rivalry comes to a point of no return, and every step in battle is an assertion for the goal. Warriors endure the wounds, but heroes are defined by scars. Kingston College, Wolmer's boys. ISSA Manning Cup quarterfinal round action starts right now.
What a performance in extra time! That is it! They will celebrate long in the symbol of schoolboy football supremacy in the island of Jamaica. Belongs to... Welcome back to the National Stadium East Field for this delightful quarter-final round encounter between Kingston College and Wolmer's boys, and the battle between teams from North Street and Hero Circle. What are we expecting here this afternoon? Pretty warm conditions here in St. Andrew, 28 degrees Celsius, and a chance of rain a little bit later on. But the teams march out to do battle. Would have seen the result earlier today, Camperdown proving that they are not out of this Manning Cup just yet. So both these teams can't afford to sit on their laurels. Wolmers against Kingston College, as always, expected to be a delightful contest. Two teams who would be favoured to have progressed far in this Manning Cup competition. Two teams filled with precocious talent. Two teams with a strong alumni backing, and two teams still wanting a semi-final spot. Wherever you're watching from all over the world, thank you so much for joining our coverage here on the Home of Champions. I'm Donald Oliver. I'm with Dwight Jeremiah, and this one could be an interesting matchup, Dwight.
Very much so. I'm expecting some fireworks here as well, because you're coming up against Wolmers, who they are by stats the most attacking team in this Manning Cup. 62 goals scored in their 12 games so far, averaging just over 4 goals per game. And they're up against this Kingston College team, though, that is not shy themselves, have scored a staggering 50 goals in their 14 games so far. And they have a very good defense, as probably one of the best, joint with stats as the best defense in schoolboy football. So an interesting matchup for sure. Attack galore on both teams, but also good defense.
This is how Kingston College will line up. David Martins in goal. Rajiv Gavin, Scott McLeod, Sajar Blair and Khalifa Richards, the back line. Lewis Watson, Jamari Morrison and Demara McCarthy in the middle of the park, behind the trio of Ronaldo Robinson, Dwayne Atkinson and Tyrese Williams. Head coach London Bernard pensive ahead of this big match. And this is a big challenge for Wolmer's boys. And this is how they line up. Denzel Smith is in goal. In front of him, Roshane Thompson, Dwayne Allen, Ty McKetty and Christopher Matthews. You see Davian Clark also named in the squad, along with Shamor McLean and Jaheim Rose. Rivaldo Mitchell, Ronaldo Webster and Javier Lynch complete the 11.
Very interesting here to see too. We saw in the Champions Cup on the weekend how Clarendon College dealt with one Ronaldo Webster and Rivaldo Mitchell. Whether or not Kingston College would have been watching and would seek to employ such tactics. They didn't man mark them, but every time they got on the ball, there were players close enough to close down and create a double team. So they always double team or triple team those two players. Interesting to see what will happen for them where Kingston College is concerned.
And we're off here at the Stadium East Field. Kingston College in their traditional purple and white, and Wolmers in their traditional maroon and white. An early yellow card shown to Sajar Blair for his challenge on Valdo Mitchell, and now he has to be careful for about 90 minutes.
And I suspect he's going to have his hand full as the right back, and he's going to either have Webster or Mitchell to contend with at some point in this game.
Sent long.
The omens have not been so good for Wolmers in this part of the corporate area. When they've come to the National Stadium this season or Stadium East, they have given up 2 goals. 2-2 against Jamaica College here, and they won 3 goals to 2 against Camperdown National Stadium. So in this part of the world, they give up 2 goals.
They have no Davian Clark in the lineup, Wolmer's boys. So they've decided to go back with Dwayne Allen, who's now playing in the centre-back position. Deshaun Bernard is back in the middle of the park for this Wolmerian team. Davian Clark recovering from dengue fever. It was a bit of a surprise when he was initially named in the starting lineup.
I guess it's wishful thinking for this Wolmers team. Pretty sure when you come up against the favourites, you want to have all your best players available.
Kingston College looking to pounce here. Jamari Morrison.
I guess as the game progresses, he may find his shooting range, but that one was way off target. And the wind here has pretty much died down and changed direction.
It has, weirdly enough. Crowd has gotten bigger too.
Well, that was expected, eh? Favourites do carry some crowd along with Wolmers. And it is also a buoyant crowd as well.
And of course, Camperdown supporters would have remained.
They're very much interested in Kingston College.
Yeah, and they do have something to look forward to now after their win over Charter Smith. Lynch.
Webster!
Well, that one would have stung the palm of David Martin in goal. Got everything behind it and struck it well. Webster.
Lynch won it back, forced to go wide. Yep, that was pretty much a warning shot.
That was pretty much so, and we see him a bit more central in this one starting out. The weekend he didn't get much joy in the Champions Cup on the flanks. But that was a clean strike from Webster. Player I really admired last season when he was playing for St. Elizabeth Technical.
And with the quality players around the league who would have seen what Shaquille Bradford did a little bit earlier in getting a hat-trick. And I'm sure that would have lit a fire within him. Ronaldo Webster, who has 16 goals so far this season, so he's not too far behind. He takes the throw himself.
He would have started the day 1 goal behind Bradford.
Yeah, he has some ground to catch up now.
Definitely has some. Will help him centrally. But knowing him, he's going to roam all over this park.
Bernard. Mitchell. Not sure who he saw there. Because it was too far in front of Russell. Obviously not a color clash here this afternoon, but with two teams wearing dark tops in this bright sunshine may prove a little bit difficult for the teams to pick up on the park.
And both set in the same color shorts as well.
Here's Wolmers again. Ball over the top looking for Javier Lynch. Russell can't keep it in play. Both teams probably entering in this encounter not wanting to make a mistake, so I'm not surprised by the cautious start. With the exception of that snapshot from Ronaldo Webster. It's been pretty quiet so far.
I guess there's so much at stake with these two teams on 3 points.
Of course, Campanile wouldn't mind if they drew with each other.
No, not at all. But they know they have the more difficult task. I guess they would mind a Kingston College going ahead, since Wolmers will have Charlie Smith to play against.
Kingston College pressing forward. And the challenge coming in on Dwayne Atkinson.
Wolmers would have an easy opponent to come up against in Charlie Smith, as do Camperdown coming up against favourites in Jamaica College, in Kingston College.
Corner kick. Not a, well, it had a swerve on it, but fell short, did it? There are many different ways that you can read the possibilities in this group. Based on the fact that none of these teams would have guaranteed a spot through, it also means that any of these teams can still drop out of contention.
Very much the case, so there's a lot still riding on this one. And both these two teams will want to get the advantage going into the last game. They will not want to leave it down to the last game. Some figure that this will be a good test for Kingston College, the installed favourites, because this Wolmer's team, as I said earlier, the most attacking by way of the stats, and 62 goals score, averaging just over 4 goals per game.
Webster, a large part of that statistic, trying to get that one inside. Had a taste of his own medicine on that occasion. Jamar Morrison trying to play it further up the field.
But again, it will be a true test for this top attacking team, because they're up against, by stats, the best defensive team in the league, joint with stats.
Ball played across, but the keeper will collect. Lewis Watson. The clash of the number 10s. As Jamari Morrison ran into Shamor McLean on that occasion.
It's going to be one of the easiest calls for a referee today. It's clear and obvious.
Shamor McLean trying to steal a few yards. Told to go back by the referee. Wolmer's building.
That one built too high over the goal. And another attack. Comes to nothing from this Wolmer's team.
Watson. Mitchell. Oh my goodness, Mitchell almost got away with it. Bernard mops up the work, gets the free kick, and the Kingston College crowd doesn't like it.
Nothing yet on target or shot at goal for Kingston College.
Robinson. Challenge on the KC player. Free kick to Kingston College. In an interesting position here. The yellow card is shown. Shown to Dwayne Allen. Free kick to Kingston College.
Yeah, they probably get their first opportunity to strike on goal.
Jamar Morrison is behind this. Lewis Watson is also there. The ball being set up by goalkeeper Denzel Smith.
Perfectly set up for a left foot.
It's Watson! Fabulous save! But the result is in! And Kingston College will take the lead through Dwayne Atkinson yet again! Yet again a brilliant set piece. And Atkinson, as usual, the poacher. And he gets his 17th goal this season.
It's a beautiful free kick there. To the wall, goalkeeper had to get down smartly, but didn't parry it. Well out of danger around the post. And reacting quickest, as he normally does, is Atkinson.
How will Wolmers respond? Mitchell has some work to do. Too much work to do.
That free kick had so much pace on it. Made it very, very difficult for goalkeeper Denzel Smith to parry it around the post. Got a strong hand to it. Needed to have shepherded it around the post. And some would say normalcy restored for this Kingston College team.
They're growing in confidence, aren't they, Kingston College?
And that one has certainly got the drummers going.
Oh yeah. The chance of KC going around the ground.
And if their win on the weekend in the Champions Cup was anything to go by, those drummers, they don't stop once they get started.
Much to the annoyance of a few.
I would say the Wolmerians now would be top of that list.
Mitchell needs to come up with the goods today. So too Bernard. McLean played that hurriedly. Got it wrong, but his team will still get the throw. Here comes Casey again. Ball delivered, looking for Lynch, who gets the bounce and decides to go for the snap shot. Trust me, it was a shot. It goes out for a throw.
Show the confidence of the player to be looking to take on a shot from that.
Mitchell. What a move. The ball did cross the line, though Mitchell doesn't agree.
But he did superbly well to get away from the defender on that occasion, which was Blair.
Somebody would have to explain the laws of physics for that one. Here's the corner kick at the back post.
Didn't get enough on that one. It's always backpedaling, so it was always going to be difficult to generate pace.
Bernard holding off his challenger. Ball played through. Offside flag goes up. Sajar Blair trying to force that one through. Didn't work on that occasion. Here's Mitchell for Wolmer's boys. Going along this flank. Has support in Lynch. Mitchell. Bernard. Webster. Trying to find Lynch. Now here's Sajar Blair. Gave it up. That was a difficult ball for Mitchell to handle. That was just too much time, McCarthy.
That was a suicide ball from McCarthy. Too much pace. 3 yards away. The ball traveling at 90 miles per hour.
It almost as if he was trying to catch a shot put there, and it was always going to be difficult to control.
And in the particular area of the body, it wasn't going to be easy. Would have created more pain than anything else.
Atkinson. Sajar Blair on his overlapping run. Blair. Not a bad looking ball. Robinson. Webster working overtime, setting Lynch free. Well, almost. Lynch does really well to win the throw for his team.
Good strength shown there by Lynch. He was pretty much on his own, needed to hold up play or try and get past the defender. Did very well with his good upper body strength. And have given Wolmers a chance to restart the game further up the park.
Webster putting in some defensive work there.
Yes, definitely so, but I think Wolmers would prefer to see him going forward, attacking. But it's good that in their formation, he has to get back and give work down the flanks.
Williams trying to get by his marker. Does well. And then was just stopped in his tracks there.
Good work, defensive work there by Thompson. Good firm challenge.
Comes across to Atkinson. Couldn't quite capture it. Lewis Watson covering Bernard. Bernard though wins it. Mitchell gets the call against Watson. Free kick to Wolmer's boys.
I really think Watson might have been unlucky there, because it looks as if he just stood his ground as a defender. Probably asked the referee where else was I supposed to go. McLean standing over this one.
Yep, McLean delivers, and the clearance is made by Kingston College. Not getting the right support on that occasion. Some more McLean. Goal kick to KC.
As the scoreline stands now, KC would be leading this zone by 6 points and 6 goals from
Bernard. Oh, that's a late challenge.
Now that's a clear free kick there given against McCarthy. Diving in. It's a good position this. Wolmer's players pretty much.
This one lofted in, headed away, finally cleared out. McLean. Allen. Thompson. Matthews.
It must have been a free kick for sure, because had it gone out for a throw-in, it would look like it was for Kingston College, but deemed to have committed a foul.
Wolmers with another free kick. Sent long, the keeper calls for it and gathers. Gavin. Williams committing the foul. Free kick to Wolmers.
Apart from that early shot from Webster, I haven't seen anything else from Wolmers to threaten this Kingston College goal.
Atkinson plays it wide to Blair. Blair cutting inside, back to Atkinson. Atkinson with the shot, and the keeper having to make a brilliant save to his right. And Allen puts it into touch.
Good goalkeeping there. Not sure if that was going around the post, but he couldn't have been sure.
Probably just going wide.
Probably just, but
yeah,
Smith just couldn't be sure. Good strong hand to it too, to parry it away from the danger area. And got good support from his defender.
Long throw for KC. Not handled well. And that's a foul coming in. And Khalifa Richards will go into the referee's book for dangerous play.
Just too much force exerted there. Rash challenge. Very, very late. Caught him on the shin.
Yeah, you can't believe in your boots everywhere.
Not at all. And you know what can happen with such momentum. Player could fall badly. Injured ankle or wrist or stuff. Webster there applauding the effort. He's one to chase everything. And that's the direction that he would want to be running most often today.
Good win. Lynch pulls it across, a chance, put behind for a corner. Sajar Blair was in the right place at the right time to avert the danger.
There's Blair there bailing out his teammate in Richards, who dwelled on it and got caught in possession. And a good ball across the box, just too much weight on it, running away.
Wolmers will try again. Second corner kick. It's a good looking one, but straight to the keeper, who holds on.
A very good take from David Martin there. Safe hands.
Matthews. Lynch. Blair. Nice run. Good pass. Atkinson inside, and it's put behind by Shane Thompson.
Had to put that one. Good recovery run from Shane Thompson. Good ball through the half space there from Kingston College. Lovely ball out wide there. It's a good interception there from Thompson.
Atkinson did well out wide as he tried to get the ball inside the box. It's going to be a corner kick to Kingston College. Can they get another goal in this half? Cleared by the Wolmer defense. And again. Nice play by Kingston College. Williams is through. Keeper off his line. Williams gets by him and runs out of real estate. Keeper doing enough, apparently. Denzel Smith.
Denzel Smith did well before him. Thompson really did well in trying putting him off. Really dived in somewhat and was bailed out by the goalkeeper, Smith. Thompson has his hands full today.
McKetty for Wolmers. Webster, haven't seen him for a while. Through the channel looking for Orlando Russell, who committed the foul.
Fender did well to try and get his body in front. I have a look here. It wasn't quite shoulder to shoulder.
Still walking a fine line, Sajar Blair, having been carded early.
I got the call this time. Would have expected Webster or Mitchell to go at him a little bit more.
They put Orlando Russell on the left side. This is Kingston College trying to go forward with Tyrese Williams, and the challenge coming in from Shane Thompson, and he will go into the referee's book.
Thompson a little bit too strong there in the challenge. Now they say about centre-halves, when they leave the middle of the park, they will not allow both man and ball to pass.
So both centre-backs.
13 is
Dwayne Allen. There's a delivery inside, headed away by Thompson. Well, not so much away as putting his keeper into some more problems. Had to parry it over.
Yes, it would look like it was going to drop right in front of the bar. Had to make sure that it's going over. So living dangerously, two centre halves for a Wolmers.
Third corner kick sent inside, headed away. Williams with a shot. Charge down.
One thing we've seen from Kingston College today too, they're not shy of shooting from a distance. In fact, the goal came from a free kick. It was about 20 yards out. And the goalkeeper had to parry, and Atkinson did theirs.
Ball played to Lynch, and Lynch going in hard on the goalkeeper. David Martin requiring some attention. Lynch offering a hand of apology.
In all fairness, in that replay, Lynch had to go for it. It was there. I don't think you can blame him for going to challenge for that one. Yellow card shown to coach of Wolmers, Mr. Bernard.
Ludlow,
KC, KC, right. Yes, KC getting the yellow card. And the new rule is that the referee does not have to verbally warn the coaches. They can issue yellow or red cards as they see fit. So Coach Bernard also walking a thin line.
Do the accumulation of yellow cards count for coaches as well?
Not that I know of.
So it really doesn't make a difference, does it?
Well, not over time, but maybe for today.
Oh, well, all right. McCarthy. Robinson to Williams. Tyrese Williams couldn't get by Dwayne Allen.
Haven't seen much of Mitchell in the last 5 or so minutes, and you get the feeling that if Wolmers are to get something out of this game, or even to go on to win it, himself and Webster will have some work to do. So that yellow card, enough to cause Coach Bernard to have a seat and settle.
Matthews lost it. Atkinson has it. Atkinson continues his run. Thompson comes across. Timed the challenge well.
And he had to, remembering that he's on a yellow card. Wouldn't want to be late with that challenge. Wolmer's down a goal, would not want to go down a man.
And if you're challenging Atkinson, more often than not, you're late. Here's Atkinson, sends it across, was looking for Williams. Not the best clearance. Williams trying to turn, but couldn't. And McKetty. Russell gets in front of Blair. Free kick.
I wish I was a little late, but yes, that was clearly a free kick. Impeded.
Russell was very smart with that play.
He ran across the line with the defender. And that's what you want your striker to do, because you get in between the ball and the player. Definitely, he knew what he was doing. Just run across the line of Blair. And just his momentum, Blair would automatically take him into the player, clipping his heel.
Well, it may have come at a cost for Orlando Russell.
I don't think it's nothing that the ice and
water
won't fix.
Wouldn't fix, exactly. And there's a bit of magic spray there as well.
And he's sure to get up then.
Close encounter in this quarterfinal round fixture.
Any expected where Wolmers is concerned. Like I said earlier, twice they've been in this vicinity this season and they've given up 2 goals to Jamaica College early in the group stage when they drew 2-2 and then lost to Camperdown 3-2 just across at the National Stadium. So not good memories for them here, except for the fact that in terms of giving up goals, that they will feel like they can still get back into this one.
Ronaldo Webster behind this one. 3-man wall set up. Looking for the equalizer. It's Webster. Wide.
That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to get it around the wall, bend back in. Didn't get the right connection on it. You want to use the inside of the foot to wrap around. Always going to be difficult because the outside play on the wall would be set just outside the post, so that would be a deterrent. I think it didn't go down well that Williams wanted to have a go at that. Webster didn't do himself justice.
Webster. Russell. Goal kick.
He's had too much on it. He's unable to keep it in. But Webster has been putting in a shift. He needs other teammates to come to the party. Maybe you get the feeling that Wolmers believe that if they don't lose this one heavily, they could be still in with a chance even if they were to lose, because Charlie Smith is who they have next. Seems down and out. And they would fancy that Jamaica College could take care of Camperdown. So the fourth official indicating a minimum of 2 minutes to be added to this half, and it has pretty much flown by.
McLean has it. Pokes it across, was looking for Webster. And the play has been called back. It'll be a free kick to Wolmers, I think.
Yes, yep. McLean deemed to have been impeded.
Now this is some more McLean's territory.
And Richard seems to have hurt himself in the process of trying to prevent McLean from getting that ball across.
We've seen him score from this range last year. Was one of the top goals in schoolboy football last season. Probably a little bit further out. McLean setting that one. He can score from here.
We need to reproduce that form.
McLean fires it over.
Guess what a difference a year can make.
Not a lot of time left in this first half. McLean picks it up again, looking for Russell. Keeper is off his line side early, moved well. David Martin.
And safe hands as well, good collection. Like in tune with the game, anticipated quite well.
That's it for the first half. Kingston College with the lead. Dwayne Atkinson with the goal. His 17th this season for KC's number 13. Hasn't been a game with a lot of goal-mouth activity, Dwight.
No, not at all. And the few that Kingston College got, they took it away, put it away. But they continued their streak of winning all the games they've played in so far.
After 45 minutes, they lead Wolmer's boys by a 1-0, courtesy of Dwayne Atkinson's strike in the 17th minute. Here at Stadium East Field, Wolmer's boys against Kingston College. KC leading by a 1-0, courtesy of Dwayne Atkinson's strike in the 17th minute of play. And action about to get underway in the second half. Kingston College will be kicking towards the Blue Mountain side, and Kingston College will be kicking towards downtown Kingston and the Caribbean Sea. It gets a little bit darker this time of the year as the sun sets in the background. But we have 45 minutes to go.
We're expecting to see more urgency and direct play from this Wolmer's team.
That's what they were lacking in the first half, Dwight.
Most definitely. Didn't create enough other than that shot from Webster from a distance. It's stung the palm of Martin, but nothing else to show for that.
Watson with the throw. Tyrese Williams is there. Wanted to do a little bit better, Khalifa Richards. Mitchell touches it inside to Bernard, who tries to beat Richards. Bernard on the turf. Play continues as Mitchell trying to cut inside, but ran into Richards.
It's been more the same for Mitchell today as it was on the weekend, where he keeps getting double teamed.
There's a ball inside and the header from Lynch. No problems there for David Martin.
That has also been one of the problems for Wolmers today.
Ball sent long, looking for Atkinson.
Rivaldo Mitchell has not been in the game as much, I think, as they would want him to be.
Webster gets the call. After collecting that one deep. He's been a workhorse this afternoon.
Pretty much a lone horse for the most part. Needs the rest of his team to step up in the second half. Cooler conditions, so they can be a little bit more busy. Problem for them is that the same condition as Kingston College team is playing in. They are a very difficult proposition.
Casey with the interception. Couldn't deliver anything out of their own half. They'll try again. McCarthy plays it inside to Williams. Williams overrunning the ball and was fouled. Free kick to Kingston College.
Just felt Williams held on a little bit too long there. Could have released the ball into that gap. Nonetheless, won himself and his team a free kick.
Lewis Watson did well the last time. They had a free kick from this distance. But it's Williams. And again, McLean. Good play by Wolmers. Back to McLean. Now with Webster. Webster. I think he was actually trying a shot there, Ronaldo Webster.
Definitely a shot from Webster, but good build-up play from Wolmers.
Here's again, sending it out wide. And offside flag goes up.
And that's more like what Wolmers want. Not the offside there, but the urgency and the combination play in the attacking third. If they're going to break this Kingston College defense down, a defense that stands at the top of any schoolboy team in the country this season, and they're going to have more of those combination quick 1-2 passing in the final third.
What's going to happen here? The other card is shown to Rajiv Gavin.
And Webster putting himself on the line there just now. Has been that type of player all season long. Yes, I just the defender Gavin like going over the ball. And I think the referee was right in awarding that yellow card.
Just the yellow card?
I think he was going for the ball and got some of the ball. Maybe that's part of the reason why. Just a yellow card.
No reason for the follow through though.
Guess he will say the momentum took him. Good sign for Wolmers that Webster is back up and about.
Surprised that he's actually not off the field.
Well, that's what happens when the player that commits the infringement gets a yellow card, then the player that was fouled can remain on the field.
Just wanted you to highlight that. Here's a free kick for Wolmers. Delivered inside, headed away by Atkinson, doing some defensive work. Corner kick now to Wolmers boys. They are desperate for an equalizer. Webster. Foot got in the way. Gets another corner kick. Here's the delivery once more. Header is wide. Goal kick.
Wolmers, they're almost scoring off their 4th corner of the game. Always under pressure. It's always going to be difficult to get that one on goal.
Oh, here's a chance for Wolmers now. Trying to do the spectacular Orlando Russell. Spectacularly kicked McCarthy in the process, and he was bemused on the turf.
I guess he had to do because his first touch sent it up in the air. The defender put himself on the line to try and block that one. And McCarthy.
Yeah, he has the bruise to prove it too, I'm sure.
A kick for his effort.
McCarthy. McLeod playing it back to his keeper. Martin with the clearance.
McLeod needed to have tried to control that one before it hit the turf. But we can see we see a little bit more sprintiness about this Wolmers team second half.
Richards. Robinson has some space to work with. Cutting inside, Ronaldo Robinson. Morrison. Richards! Denzel Smith had to make the save.
Lovely strike from Richards. Hit it through.
McCarthy does well. And the pass to Morrison. Jamari Morrison. Hasn't scored a goal like that in a while. Jamari Morrison.
And it was a step down from the shot earlier. Stinging the palm of goalkeeper Denzel Smith. That one way over.
There's a previous effort from Richards.
It's comfortable light for the goalkeeper, but he still had to make the save.
Yeah.
Haven't seen much of Coach Bernard since the yellow card, pretty much sitting. And then again, his team is leading, so...
Doesn't need to be animated at all.
Not at all, but he has passed over the reins to his assistant. Coach Thomas has a lot to think about as to how to break down this sturdy defense of Kingston College.
Wolmers, of course, would have been coming from a loss in the Champions Cup.
Yes.
Going down to Clarendon College.
Looked legged in that game. Much better looking today. But certainly looked like the effects of the game against Camperdown on the Thursday before really took its effect on them.
Well, now they don't have to play it until next week, so...
And it seems like it's going to be a very, very important game, that one.
Wolmers against Charlie Smith. Mitchell. McCarthy. Williams cuts inside. Williams' second touch was hard. Oh, that's a vital hand from Smith. Still with KC. Morrison into the crowd. And it's kicked outside of the penalty area. Watson picks it up. Finding Richards. Richards sends it long. Looking for Ronaldo Robinson. Wolmers will clear. Only as far as McCarthy. And McCarthy pulls Ronaldo Webster to the turf. And we'll go into the referee's book.
There's a clear yellow card there for McCarthy. But a series of assault on the Wolmers goal, and the goalkeeper is down in Smith.
And so too went down Ronaldo Webster, courtesy of Demara McCarthy's indiscretion.
Well, we've seen that challenge in another form of football, American football.
In the rugby union as well.
True. It's a beautiful play there. Good first touch to cut inside the defender. Did Robinson. And what I'm seeing here is, as much as Wolmer's stepped up the pace a little bit in getting a little bit more sprightly and showing some more urgency, it seems like Kingston College can just change a gear.
It certainly looks that way. Smith still getting some attention.
And he has pretty much been in the firing line this evening. It's the first goal there that the only goal of the game. Watson's shot, initially saved by Smith, but quick to respond was Atkinson, his 17th goal of the season in the 17th minute of this game.
This game punctuated by the referee's whistle. Wolmer still seeking that equalizer. Haven't seen the best of them. The attacking third. This one is swung inside looking for Webster. And now here's Williams. Couldn't get by Thompson. Atkinson picks it up. Delightful ball. Ronaldo Robinson, though, can't get there. There was a deflection from that attempted pass from Atkinson.
And as Wolmer's chased this one, then they'll become more open. And Kingston College hitting on the counter. There was as much as 5 to 6 Wolmer's players in attack. And once it broke, Kingston College did so with pace.
Here's the corner kick, whipped in, headed away at the near post. Still a chance. Atkinson tried to win the header and committed the foul.
And guess who again was in there?
Ronaldo Webster.
Trying to do it at both ends of the pitch here.
Allen was clipped.
Almost sold short by McLean. Pass didn't have enough weight from McLean. Invited the challenge. We see late, but
17 fouls committed by Kingston College.
I guess they can be slick, but they can be robust.
I get the impression that they they knew Wolmers were a skillful unit.
So it's showing that they can be a difficult team to beat, this Kingston College team, because they need to be slick. They can. If they need to disrupt the opponent, they have it in their locker.
Atkinson. Corner kick. Christopher Matthews putting that one behind for the corner to KC.
That section of the crowd quite pleased what they've seen so far. But it's still a close one, and Kingston College certainly has not put this one to bed. And Wolmers will feel they just need one good chance in this. You heard their assistant coach saying if they get a draw, they would still be pleased with the outcome.
Watson delivers at the back post. Gavin was there, didn't reach him. Webster couldn't get that up towards the halfway line. McLeod getting his keeper involved. McLean to Webster. Akete. Almost.
You see what he was trying to do there, just didn't get a hold of it. And he did, and he would have certainly dismissed the defender. Just tried to hook it and throw it back over the head of the defender, didn't come off.
That's a foul. Oh, McLean lost it. Williams decides to take a snapshot.
Keeper was a little off his line, and that showed good awareness from Williams.
Still looking for his 10th goal this season, centre forward.
Still a decent return, just hovering on, or teetering on the brink of double figures.
Just 16 years old. Actually, Tyrese Williams. Corner kick now to Wolmer's boys.
Suggesting there that Kingston College's forward line or attacking prowess is in good hands.
This one whipped in and headed away. McLean trying to nod that one out wide. There's a ball that comes in, and Martin comes out and sends it long. Morrison sprinting, trying to win it, and does. Good work.
It's pretty much the theme of this second half.
Crowd not liking the fact that the throw went to Wolmers.
And you know which section of the crowd is that, showing their displeasure in the official's decision to give Wolmers the throw in. But which was the theme of this second half, where Wolmers looking to commit going forward, and Kingston College hitting on the counter.
A red card is now being shown to Lewis Watson, the assistant coach.
So he didn't do better than Bernard, who had passed over the reins to him. And he should have taken the cue that this referee is not in the mood to be dictated to. And the new rule, as it has been rolled out in this competition this season, the referee not obliged to, as previously seen in the past, warn coaches.
Well, he will miss the next game.
Oh, certainly can't be on the bench.
Against Camperdown.
I'm pretty sure everything coming out of the mouth of Bernard going forward now will be instructions to his team, and nothing at this referee.
Was there a handle ball there?
Yes, it was.
Well, the crowd can't have their cake and eat it too. They were crying for the handle ball, and then when it did come,
advantage.
they cried for the advantage not being taken.
Definitely handball. Hand away from the body.
There's a free kick sent inside. Atkinson, oh my word. Probably that was his easiest chance this season. And he did more of a defender's job on that occasion.
For once, his compass was not aligned properly.
Casey still with it. Atkinson. Oh, delightful ball to Williams, who missed kicks.
I think credit has to go to McCarthy there. McCarthy, he really did well. Just his presence put off Williams on that occasion. Put a ball into Williams. And Atkinson, just a beauty.
Matthews. Casey may be making a change soon. Again, the challenge from McCarthy. Has to be careful, he's on a yellow card. Tyrese Williams is going to be taken out. Matthew Bell is on in his stead. 5 goals to his name so far for Matthew Bell. And the other 21 is taken out of the game now. Javier Lynch coming out for Wolmers.
Didn't get much joy today as a striker for the Wolmers in this last 19 or so minutes.
Rojo Binns is now on for the Wolmers team.
Some fresh legs on for Wolmers in this last 19 or so minutes.
Watson sends this one long and over the top. Just to confirm that Baines has come on for Lynch.
There's still time in this one for Wolmers to get back in it.
Meanwhile, Casey's change was Bell coming on for Williams. Challenge coming in against Bell. Or rather Mitchell, sorry, for Wolmers.
And he has been kept in check all game long. Pretty much a quiet game. They've pretty much have him under the couch all game long. Not being able to be the antagonist that we know he has come to be this season.
Bernard sends this one inside, free header for Ronaldo Webster. What a time to complete such a run. And Wolmers, they are back leveling this one against Kingston College because Webster has got his 17th this season.
It just had to be Webster all game long. He has been all over the park. Beautiful delivery into the box. And he rose above the two defenders. McCarthy, who has had a good game. Beautiful ball into the box. And we've seen it when he was at Stets. And he continues that here for Wolmers. Just as he leapt over that advertising board, he rose to the occasion. And Webster, who has been doing it at both ends of the park today, certainly got his reward at the right end of the park.
Just reward two. Just reward two. Goal number 17 for Webster. Their first sniff at goal, first real sniff at goal. And it was their talisman who came up trumps.
We did say that there was time in this one still for Wolmers because Kingston College just did not put this one away with all the opportunities they've gotten.
Khalifa Richards is off for Wolmers. And Christopher Pearson is on. Should say for Kingston College rather. Khalifa Richards off for KC. Christopher Pearson is on.
We did talk about him earlier, having seen Bradford did what he did earlier in the game, that you felt someone like Webster would have stepped up.
Pearson loses his first touch and Webster threads it through. The shot is blocked. Shot came in from Baines. Was just come on the park.
They did say that this would have been the ultimate test for Kingston College, looking to drop their first point of the season in all competition.
Webster trying to sneak that one in. Mitchell providing the block. Webster will collect. Mitchell there for company. Rivaldo Mitchell.
And I wonder if that goal from Webster will spur him into life because he has been pretty much quiet. Webster showing his word, carrying this Wolmers team on his back today and getting the crowd for Wolmers.
McLean couldn't get by Atkinson, who does well defensively. Atkinson with the ball now, seeking to provide the ball. And Atkinson got a knock to his face. Yellow card will come out.
The substitute getting the yellow card. It's Bell. Sorry, no, not Bell.
No, it's a Makete, yeah. Ty Makete.
Oh, Makete, not the sub. The Wolmers must be wary. They cannot for 1 minute think that they have gotten a point from this one.
And Jamari Morrison is behind this one for Kingston College. Wolmers have set up shop on the edge of the box with their wall. Denzel Smith just positioning it.
Pearson and Thompson there being warned by the referee. They should know that it's a no-nonsense referee, having seen him evict the assistant coach from Kingston College.
Here's a free kick for Kingston College. Morrison with a three-man wall in front of him. What will he do?
Well, I'm stunned. Didn't expect that. You've come to expect some good quality from this Kingston College team. And that one was way off. You feel with all the players that they'd commit forward just now, he would have served it with defenders running just in the space behind the line of players so that the defenders would be running back to their goal and attackers attacking. He went for glory. Guess he saw his name in lights.
Well, he ended up aiming for the lights. Webster. Wolmers, they win it back. Bernard dinks it over. Baines. Baines. Predictable, wasn't it?
Very, and he wasn't doing himself any justice when he tried and go to his right, because that was always going to reduce the sight of goal.
Morrison. Atkinson also working overtime for Kingston College.
Coach Bernard there looking as if he's going to plot another move.
Well, that didn't go too far. Robinson trying to win it for KC, headed away. Picked up by Pearson. Couldn't control it though. Wolmers with it. Baines. Webster. Baines. Challenge coming in.
And that looked like there was a free kick in it at first.
Scott McLeod did enough. But and not too much at the same time, apparently.
Exactly. At least in the eyes of the referee and his assistant. But suddenly we see Wolmers winning the second balls. First to the loose balls.
Ronaldo Webster on it. Blair stood up well. Morrison couldn't control. Matthews getting a toe in. Rivaldo Mitchell turning and shooting wide.
He has certainly been involved more in the last 5 minutes than he has been in the first 75 minutes of this one. I still have 10 minutes where he could just make his mark. He has really put in a shift, Webster. Topped off with that brilliant header to get Wolmers back in this one.
Pretty close between him and Dwayne Atkinson as to who will be the MVP, Dwight.
Very much so. I guess in the scheme of things, the fact that he has gotten a goal and he has really been putting in a shift at both ends.
Which one?
He may be ahead for me right now in Webster.
Oh, Webster.
But
because you could say the same about Atkinson. Can't keep that one in. Goal kick.
And then in the manner at which he has done it today too, Webster, and the fact that he has not had as much help from his teammates as Atkinson has had from his set of teammates, that might too also be in the balance for him. But I still think, based on the way this game has gone, with still 8 minutes to go, we might be a little bit premature in talking about that. Still enough time for someone to effect this one.
Is it Ronaldo Robinson is going to be taken out? No. It's a Wolmer's change. It's Orlando Russell who's going to be taken out. Didn't really have a game to remember, Orlando Russell.
No, not quite. Wasn't his day today.
Is it Kamaja James has come on? Yep, it is Kamaja James. Too much. Just to confirm that James came on for Russell. Blair robbed.
Wolmer's really into it in the second half.
Webster wasn't accurate the ball to Mitchell, but his team still has a throw.
I guess the team talk finally got through to them. At halftime they said they wanted more spirit, more fight, more urgency. Took a while in coming in the second half, but finally arrived. And certainly Webster's goal would have helped.
Theodore Whitmore is in the house. National coach for the Jamaica team, of course.
Senior men's team, that is.
McLean showed his challenger a bit too much there. Dwayne Allen doing enough and a little bit more, apparently.
I think he used his hands on that occasion.
Couldn't keep his balance, Morrison. McKetty causing the infringement there. Isn't he on a yellow card as well?
Not by my records. Mitchell being substituted here for Wolmers.
David Coombs is on for Rivaldo Mitchell. This one's sent inside the box. Atkinson with the initial header, and the follow-up is over the bar. Desperate to get a second in this one.
And how so much his team would certainly love for him to have done so. Really didn't get the header on it, just fell a little bit behind him. I think the fact that Wolmers took off Mitchell sums up his day.
Well, that was fabulous acting there from Baines. Certainly the contact wasn't worth the scream that we heard.
Just the fact that he's been watching a lot of the pros.
Coombs.
Coombs is going to serve Wolmer well at this stage of the game. The strength, being able to hold up the ball. Just to put into perspective, before today, KC was not just unbeaten but perfect in every competition, in winning their every game they've played.
Oh, Atkinson, nice move, gets the return ball. Atkinson, in the middle is Robinson! Just ahead of Robinson. It's now with Morrison. And it's hacked out of the area.
Beautiful work there from Atkinson. Drove past a number of defenders and got a very good ball into the box. I did say it was premature for us to be discussing the man of the match.
Well, we just have about 3 minutes remaining.
Based on the talent on show, someone still could yet claim it.
McLean. Foul from Gavin.
But you feel with a number of chances in this game, Wolmers pretty much has scored with their best chance they've gotten, and probably one of the few. The Kingston College would have gotten a number of opportunities.
Yeah, they would have. They would have. And they probably would be ruining their missed chances. Because Wolmers would be really confident heading into that last match against Charlie Smith. KC, they have a tough proposition in Camperdown High.
Who still believe they have a life in this competition.
Oh, Webster, you don't get a yellow card like that. I would stop arguing with the referee now, sir. I don't think he'll be getting a lot of handshakes at the end of the game, the referee.
Unless a team were to win it, they might just forget about all that he has done. I've seen that in football. Pretty much everything for Webster today. Yellow card, goal.
Kicks.
Yes, and kicking others as well. But he's a player that you want on your team.
I'll tell that to Stets.
They might just be ruining that. And I guess they are. Not progressing to the semi-finals of the Costa Cup States. The fourth official indicating a minimum of 4 minutes. So still time for one of these two teams to win it.
Is there another goal in this contest? Coombs trying to move from Gavin and wins it back illegally according to the referee.
And the Wolmer's bench not liking it, but it looks a clear push, shove.
Well, there may be poetic justice. They have a throw now.
And quickly they calm down. Not a whole lot in it, but once you rest your hand like that on a defender who is facing his goal, the referee is going to be obliged to give a free kick.
Akete with the throw. Ball sent inside, headed out by Scott McLeod. Now it's going to be Casey's turn to try and do something. With about 3 minutes to go in stoppage time. Can they get a winner? They will be so much more comfortable with the 3 points here.
I was just about to say, Donald, that if there's ever someone that could be more satisfied or feel like a winner with a draw you feel in this game, it would be Wolmers.
Free kick to Wolmers. Now the Casey contingent not liking the call. The life of a referee.
Guess they say when that occurs, then the referee is doing a good job. Both said so.
Well, I'm not sure who said that. Must have been a referee.
You got that one right.
Baines gets a return ball. Pulls it across. There's nobody there in maroon. Baines wins it back. Baines still with it. Oh, trying to shuffle it across to Webster, couldn't reach him. Throw in, taken by Matthews.
I think a draw here for Wolmers will really get their stock.
Oh yes.
Send their stock up.
They would be favourites to go through to the semis.
And possibly to go all the way, because Kingston College has been installed as tournament favourites. And for them to have matched them here, certainly get people looking at them.
Well, look at it this way. If the scoreline remains the same, and if both these teams continue winning their matches in the Manning Cup, they will meet in the final.
Most definitely, because they will not meet in the semis, right? Coming from the same quarterfinal group. But for sure, quite capable, these two teams today, from what we've seen on show. Well, Wolmers did come into this game as the most prolific team in schoolboy football with 62 goals. And Kingston College not shy themselves with 52. And the meanest defence.
Here's KC. Could this be the last chance for them? Morrison twisting and turning, finding McCarthy. McCarthy gives it up. Hasn't had the best game since he's been on the park. Demario McCarthy. Now here's Bernard. Wolmer's looking for the killer. Bernard with it still. They're giving up too easily. Doesn't matter. They share the spoils. This quarterfinal group is pretty much still neck and neck. With the top two teams, these two teams, Wolmers and Kingston College. Webster putting in an MVP performance in the game today, leading his team from all fronts, in defense, in the middle of the park, and in front, after Dwayne Atkinson had opened the scoring for Kingston College. A workmanlike performance, but Wolmers all smiles with the fact that they have Charlie Smith as the last remaining game in this quarterfinal group. They would consider themselves to be favourites heading into the semi-finals of the Manning Cup, should they beat Charlie Smith, of course. Kingston College, they have a tough proposition next against Camperdown. At the end of 90 minutes, though, in this one, it's Kingston College 1.